Marquette got a nice commitment that was one of the quieter commitments of recent memory of like a prospect that I actually care about.
He's in a choir.
He's not in a choir. He looks like he would be in a choir for sure. Ian Miletic has committed to Marquette, and I guess it makes sense it's quiet because he's only a three-star recruit. He's the fifth best player in the state of Illinois, 45th ranked small forward. But, Cart, he had been trending recently to some Big Ten programs. He had offers from Illinois, Wisconsin, Northwestern, DePaul, and Marquette. But as recently as a week ago, I had heard that Michigan and Michigan State were reaching out. So this is kind of like a late bloomer prospect type, I think. 6'7", 180 pounds, small forward. And again, I had just gotten excited about Ian Miletic because I like the tape a lot. Like he has some scoring pop. He does more off the dribble than you think he's going to when you first look at him. His shot is nice. It's kind of a push shot. It reminds me of Baylor Shireman's shooting form a lot. And I mean that in a complimentary way because Baylor Shireman was one of the very best scoring, shooting prospects or players in college basketball for a while. But man, he does a lot of like weird little scoop layup stuff, some unorthodox finishes. He's not a huge athlete. He's not a crazy above the rim player, but you'll find videos on his page of him doing between the legs dunks. Bottom line, you're taking this player for his offense, and in a Shaka Smart offense, like a lefty scorer is something that can always find minutes, just like his point guard previously did. Do you like this pickup for Shaka?
I do because I think that in Shaka's offense, I think the Baylor Shireman S comp was pretty good for him. Now, Baylor Shireman, I think, is obviously one of the better scorers to play in college basketball these past couple of years, right? But there is a little bit of that to his game for sure, like with the left-handed, like getting space, push shot, like you stated. I do want to say that unfortunately, Michigan State never had a chance at this kid, no matter what. He's an Illinois Wolf, and he also went to Rolling Meadows High School, the high school that both Christie family members attended. So
Am I
it's good that
making
they
up the
wanted.
Michigan State interest? I swear I saw something on him in the last week.
I don't know if I saw that. It very well might have been out there. It's fake if it is, because we no chance. We have burned bridges with both of those programs, I feel like. But I mean, I think that Milotic is a guy who I think is going to be. I don't know if he's going to be a major contributor in year one with Marquette. He might be because you look at it moving forward, like guys like Cam Jones are going to be moving on, I believe, and obviously Kolick and also moved on this past year. Joplin and Gold, I think, might still be in the fold. You never really know nowadays whether guys have one more years or not. But I think that down the road, he's going to be a guy that's going to be really good for Shaka, and I think he's going to end up being probably his ceiling is probably like a secondary, maybe secondary or third, like leading scorer, but like on a really good basketball team, I could see him developing into that kind of guy.
I'm like desperately trying to find the tweet that I saw about a week ago that said like Michigan and Michigan State had been at least watching him. Maybe I'm completely making this up because now I can't find anything. I see videos and pictures from a trip to Illinois. I swear at minimum, at least Michigan was reaching out, but I can't find a thing, Card. Maybe I am daydreaming about Ian Miletic.
If you are, then we need to have a discussion.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's at Loyola Chicago. Oh, he was at Shaka. There was a funny interview with him. He he was talking about Marquette and he like didn't want to reveal that he was going to commit there. This is like 24 hours before he committed. And he was just like, yeah, really loved my visit, really loved the coaches. And I still got some coaches from other schools that like I got to call and give an update to. And then the interviewer was like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, I really loved my Marquette time, and I got some people I gotta call. It was like, okay, so you're probably gonna commit there, and he did. Yeah, I'm sticking with Baylor Shireman as my comp. Poor man's Baylor Shireman, but that's still a really good get for Shaka.
A very good gift for Shaka.
100%. The NBA draft is coming up, and I've got something awesome for you. We are partnering with the people at NBA 2K Lab. NBA 2K is the best video game on earth, The people at 2K Lab are making some awesome stuff to make that game even more fun, and they just launched their 2024 NBA Draft Simulator, where you can find the official Sleepers Media big board. We ranked our top 75 players in this draft class. Me, Carter, Brian Ralph, Riley Davis. We did it together, and it is featured on the 2K Lab NBA Draft Simulator. You can take control of any team in the draft, play GM with just one click, and see our entire rankings before these videos even come out. Check out the link in the description of this video to try out the draft sim for yourself, and you can find more mini games at nba2klab.com/NBA-mini-games.